What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is Kyle back for another Magic Draft. I'm going to be doing a Return to Ravnica Block 8-4 today, this morning. It's about 10:30 in the morning, which is early for my day off, but we'll see if we can slay a little bit. Let's jump into this queue, and let's get going. Nice, it fired right away. Zertai Ancient is not what I'm taking. Let's pop this card window out. How are we all doing this morning, or whatever time you are watching this draft? Fantastic. I'm doing pretty good. It looks like here I can either take Unflinching Courage, I can take Beetleform Mage. Um, I think I've been really impressed with people with Beetleform Mage. Um, and there's a strategy that I've been hearing about where pack one, you really cut a gate crash guild and then focus on Return to Ravnica when it comes to it. And there's really, I mean, there's a Simic guild gate here, but it looks like I should be able to start, excuse me, cutting Simic. Um, I've played the Ancient. I'm not really impressed with it. It's really not worth it. It's really between Courage and Beetleform Mage, and I'm gonna go Beetleform Mage and see where it brings me. Might not be right, but this guy's pretty good. Well, this is a good pack. If we wanted to stay on plan, I could go Crassus. Another draft where I pick one color and then get past a War Leader's Helix. Also, there's another Unflinching Courage. Probably put person to the, let's see, right of me or whatever in pretty solid green-white. Right now, maybe I'll take the Helix, start cutting Boros. There's also a Rubble Belt Maka in here, and a Sunspire. Could take the Crassus. I don't know. I don't think it's good enough to justify. I'm gonna take the Helix and see what else comes to me. Gleam of Resistance, Gatekeepers, Maze Glider, Steeple Rock. Gleam, not good. Or Gleam of Battle, excuse me. What is Gleam of Resistance? Whatever. I don't remember. Uh, I think I might be taking Maze Glider here. Or I could take a Guildgate. Um, Maze Glider might spin. No, this is a pretty weak pack. I'm going to take the Maze Glider. I think it's the best card in here. And it goes with our Simic plan if that happens. There's really no... Could take Steeple Rock, but it's not very strong. There's not really a lot of Boros in this pack, and I'm not really a fan of the Clue Stones. What's that? Profit Loss? No. Woodlock Crawler's pretty good. Windrake. I think I might just pick up a Windrake. I'm not gonna hide the Helix, but it may have just been, a wasted pick at this point. It's still better. I think it's still better to have taken this than to have passed than to have taken the Battering Crassus and passed that. I'm gonna take the Windrake here. Um, it's either that. I could take the Woodlock Crawler, but I think Windrake is fine. Um, just go Simic Flyers. Blood Scrivener, good card. Even though I've never drawn off of it. These packs are not fantastic, I'd say. I can either take another Maze Glider. I think I'm gonna take. Well, no. I was thinking about taking the Boros Guildgate. Maybe we could get some shenanigans going, just in case I see some other things. There's also another Steeple Rock, another Riot Piker. But these aren't really strong Boros signals, I don't think. I'll play two Maze Gliders, so I'm gonna take another one. Jellin Sphinx, huh? I think it's gotta be the Sphinx. It's either I think the Sphinx or the Golgari Guildgate, just to keep us open later on. But if we can get like a Azorius Guildgate back, or any time in this draft, or like Azorius or Selesnya, excuse me. Sphinx is very strong. Um, it's more aggressive, but it looks like we might be kind of aggressive. Yeah, I think it's the pick. Let's see. Trait Doctoring, not a card. Blaze Commando, strong, but maybe it's a sign, but I don't really think so. Could take Armored Wolf Rider. It's a somewhat good dude. It's gonna put us in Bant pretty solidly if we stick with it. I think I'll take it. I could either take that or take the Cluestone. Help us splash. Uh, yeah, I'll take the Cluestone. The Wolf Rider might come back. I'll probably see another one at the very least. There's a Selesnya Cluestone, Mono Maze Gliders deck maybe. I think it's the pick here. I don't want a Maze Sentinel. I don't want a Amara Tandris. Yeah, or it could be Selesnya Cluestone. Yeah. I think it might just be Selesnya Cluestone. I don't want too many. See? Is this like the same common uncommon run? It might be. Or common run? I'm not taking another Cluestone. I'll take the Maze Glider. And our curve is jacked right now. Here I'll take the Morgue Burst. Yeah. I'm not going to play any of these other cards, and Morgue Burst is okay. Is it Cluestone? I'll take the Boros Cluestone. It could help us splash the War Leader's Helix if we end up having to. Man, these ending common runs are just terrible. I don't have any guys with Defender, so I'm not worried about anyone siding and clear a path. I'll take Showstopper, I guess. There's another Boros Cluestone. It looks like we might be able to live the dream here. Or rather, Nightmare, probably. Take Drown in Filth over whatever that other card was, and Trait Doctoring. A rare last pick, huh? Step your game up, Watsy. So, this looks terrible right now, but we'll see how it goes. 4 Clue Stones, 3 Maze Gliders. Yeah. So I'm cutting, what? Boros and... No, not even Boros. Simic. Jeez. This next pack's gonna be a mess. Anyways, thanks all you guys for all your feedback on the last draft. I know uh, it was a bit all over the place, but I appreciate it. Any constructive criticism or not constructive criticism. Sacred Foundry, Sapphire Drake. I think the pick here is going to be Cloudfin Raptor. Probably. If I wanted to be greedy and have 3 tickets, I'd take the Foundry, but no, I don't want to do that. I want to try and do well. I think it's the Cloudfin Raptor over the... Not even the pit fight, because I'm not even solidly in red, but I am pretty solidly in green. No, I only have 1 green card. I'm going to take the Cloudfin Raptor and hope to get back, what? Sapphire Drake, Rust Scarab, Verdenhaven, I don't know. Raptor. Lord of the Void, huh? There's a Grizzly Spectacle. Too bad I'm not in black. There's a lot of black cards in this pack. For us, it looks like it's going to be either Simic Guildgate or Hands of Binding. That's rough. I'm gonna take the Guildgate. Good mana is good mana. Passing a lot of black cards, but I don't think I can jump into black at this point. Here's another pretty bad pack. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, it's got Madcap skills, Ruination Worm, Key Rune, but really, that's about it. I don't want to play too much white, otherwise I would take the Night's Watch, and that's not even that exciting of a pick. Um, it might just be... No, I don't want to take Spire Tracer here. I'm going to take Madcap skills just in case red really comes a lot. Wow, this is such a pile. Probably not playing all the Clue Stones. Um, Probably play the Azorius and two Boros if I want to play War Leaders. Shanktail, there's another pit fight. I think it might be pit fight at this point, and we might go heavier into red. Is Shanktail better than pit fight? No. Probably in certain situations. Take the pit fight, and we maybe what, blue, white, red, dropping the Beetle Form Mage, because that's our only green card that I was so focused on being green for. Um, and there's the green cards. Well, pick here is either looking at Crown Sartok, Nimbus Swimmer, Scab Clan Charger, or Guildgate. I think that the Sartok and the Swimmer are the stronger cards. And I already have 3 6-drops. I think I want to, well, are there any good red cards here? Not, no, there's not. So yeah, I'm going to take the Sartok. We'll see how it ends up coming together. There's a Zertos wine. I don't really want to be Naya. I got a lot of blue cards, but it's strong. So I'm going to see if I end up playing uh, Naya, All American, or what was the original? Oh, Bant, right. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the best cards and see. It looks like if I have to cut a color, I may still be able to throw a deck together. Um, and I have a lot of... Actually, I might be able to play all 4 colors with all these clue stones, but we'll see how we do for guild gates and what we have to do. I'm gonna take the Disciple here. Take the 2/2 bear with first strike. I will take the 2/2 bear with first strike, everybody. Here, there's not a whole lot. Take the Death Cult Rogue that I'm not gonna play, most likely, but no. Yeah, that's all I would even remotely play. I'm not a fan of Riot Gear. Rust Scarab came back, and so did Verdant Haven. Verdant Haven will help us get very greedy. Um, Rust Scarab. I'm gonna take the Verdant Haven. We're going deeper and deeper into green, but yeah, let's do it. Hands of Binding came back, as well as a 4/2 flash for 6. This card doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but take the Hands of Binding. Here, take the Shattering Glove for the sideboard, I guess, or yeah. When Gatecrash drafts first started, take the Ruffian. I hate that card. Um, Leyline's really a playable card. I don't know why it's so going so late. When Gatecrash drafts first started, I thought Skybinder Staff was like a good sideboard play. Like, oh, if they have a lot of flyers. No, it's never a good play. All right, let's start hiding some of these cards. Open up a Precinct Captain, a Liev Sky Knight, which might be the pick. A Void Wielder. Sky Knight will be very tough on the mana though, which I'm not really a fan of. But it looks like it's either Sky Knight or Void Wielder. We have a lot of three. No, we don't have that many. These we're not playing. Am I playing four color? I think I'm just playing four color. Alright. Yeah. It should be great. Four color with like, how many? 11 creatures so far? Alright, yeah, we need to pick up a creature. And I think it's just Sky Knight. It could be Drudge Beetle. No, I'm not going to first pick a Drudge Beetle. Even though it may help me stay on course a little bit. I'm going to take the Sky Knight over the Void Wielder. I think it's very strong. Nivix Guildmage. There's another Void Wielder. That might be the pick here. I'm not gonna take a Syncopate. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Void Wielder here. Over what? Vassal Soul's not very good. Although I say that, but it's just a Windrake, and I picked Windrake and was happy about it. So maybe just take another Windrake. No, Void Wielder's just better. Let's hide this Phantom. I don't really want to play it. Here we're looking at, well, there's an Augur Spree. That makes me sad. I'm not playing 5 color. There's like an Augur Spree and nothing else. I could take a Doorkeeper. Um, no, we're not playing Augur Spree. I just can't do it. Maybe if I took the Rakdos Guildgate, but no, it's gonna be Doorkeeper. I could take Civic Saber. Civic Saber on Beetle Form Mage is pretty solid, as well as Swine, Sphinx, um, Sky Knight. Yeah, I'll take the Saber. I might not play it, but what do we have here? We have a Courser's Accord, and nothing, and a 3-drop. Or I think it might be Armory Guard actually. Help my curve out. It's kind of big, I guess. I don't know. I'm a fan of Courser's Accord, and I might end up cutting one of these Maze Gliders, so I'm not worried about another 6. Here we have Archweaver, Skyline Predator, Eyes in the Skies with no I mean, unless we played after Courser's Accord. Um, Pegasus. Let's see. Do we want a 7-drop? Are we gonna survive to turn 7? I think it might just be. Is it Eyes? No, I'm not taking Eyes over Skyline Predator. But I already have 4 6s. It's a little much. Got to keep my curve down. I'm not taking a 7. I think I'm just gonna take Eyes in the Skies here. I could take Concordia Pegasus, but I'm taking Eyes. There's a Risen Sanctuary. As I say, I'm not going to take a 7. But I think Risen Sanctuary is better than Archweaver. That might be a preposterous statement, but, you know, that's how it goes. And here, I'm going to be able to cut something. I have like 4 Clue Stones. I'm taking the Sanctuary over. Am I going to play Fairy Imposter? No. Pegasus. Pegasus might be the right pick. Yeah, I think Pegasus is the right pick, even though I'm not gonna end up. Yeah, I'm taking the Sanctuary. It's a late dramatic rescue. I think I'm gonna take it. Getting greedy. Getting greedy. Seller or cancel or not Druid's Deliverance. Here it's between seller and cancel. Um, is it seller? I don't know. Yeah, because the double blue is gonna be hard on the mana. Not like the white blue or green blue isn't gonna be, but I'll take the seller. This is going interestingly. But yeah, like I said, thanks everyone for all of your input. You know, anything you say that you think I did wrong, I'll learn from. So, you know, it's always Magic's always a learning experience. That's why I always came to Draft Magic. to find out, to watch people play and see what was going on in the formats and stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy doing the same. Judge is familiar. There's another dramatic rescue. I'm going to take the dramatic rescue. I might be able to go. See how it goes, but I might be able to go just Bant. I might be able to cut the red and just go Bant. The red, what would I be losing? Madcap skills, probably Pit Fight, War Leader's Helix, and Zertas Wine. Yeah, I don't know how upset I am about that. I mean, those are very strong cards. I may splash, like, the Helix. Yeah, I may go Bant splashing Helix with the 2 Boros Cluestones. We'll see. I have a few cuts to make, so I don't think going full 4-color is going to be a good idea when I only have 1 gate. Very little fixing. Oh, someone disconnected from the draft. That's why all the picks are taking so long. Well, that's unfortunate. So is anybody... Let's see. I don't want to bring up hockey, because I don't want to bring up a whole world of hate, but I am from the Boston area, so Windrick came back, and if we're playing just straight up Bant, I think it'll be good. Plus with Civic Saver, Vassal Soul's a 4-2. I'm not taking anything else. I could have taken the Syncopate, actually. Um, the Locust isn't that bad of a card. I mean, he's a 3/3 for 6 flyer, but then he scavenges for cheap. It's put 3 +1/+1 counters on something for 4 mana. It's not bad. But yeah, so I am from Boston, so or the Boston area, excuse me. Both Marlon and I know that you don't say you're from Boston if you're not from Boston. If you're from 20 miles out, you're not from Boston. But yeah, so we're 1 game up on the Penguins right now. It's a good game. Oh, that guy just reconnected. Too bad it's 4 picks away. He was disconnected for 7 minutes. Ooh. Um, but yeah, good game against the Penguins. I'm not a huge full-time hockey fan, but when it gets down close to the playoffs and in the playoffs, I'll watch most of the series. Excuse me. As far as opposing teams as well. Like I've been watching the Kings series um, but yeah, pretty good game. I think that it's going to be a tough series. We are they kind of played our game last last game. They played into our strengths a little bit, not into theirs, because they are a very talented team. But uh, it was fine. Uh, all right. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have to run red here. Let's see. Raptor. Let's move this. Let's do this. Nope, not that. Let's do this. What the hell? Oh, that did work. All right. All right. Let's get this up. Make this smaller. Kind of. All right. Raptor. Not that. Cellar. Eyes. Hands. Windrake. Maybe not. Void Wielder. 2 gliders, I'm gonna say. Dramatic Rescues. Pit Fight, I'm not sure about. Festival, no. Beautiful Mage, no, no, no. Disciples, a maybe. So let's pop these down over here. Verdenhaven, Saratok, no, not over there. Idiots. Idiots. Sky Knight, Sphinx, Vassal, Corsairs, Risen Sanctuary. And maybe Helix. And then I think all the clue stones is a good idea. That's 26. Excuse me. I could straight up cut the red cards. That might be a good idea. I could cut Pit Fight, Disciple, and one Boros Cluestone, keep the Helix in, and then run maybe like one Mountain. Let's throw the Guild Gate down there. Let's see the CMC. I don't mind that curve. Heavy at 3 is okay with me. Um, I'm very, I'm, I'm pretty heavy blue-white. I'm like a blue-white base. I don't need to hit green until turn 3, although I probably do for Beetle Form. Um, let's add land. 4, 6, 5, 4, 1. Yeah, I'm good with that. 6 islands, 5 plains, 4 forests, and 1 mountain plus, excuse me, plus the cluestone. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think that I probably could play something else instead of the saber. I also don't think I don't think I have enough creatures here, but I do have strong creatures for the most part. So hopefully they'll get the job done. I also have 1 removal spell and it's on a splash. Well, I have Hands of Binding. So if I can turn 1, well, yeah, no, I can't do that. But yeah, I think I could play something else instead of the Civic Saber. Like I think I might even want to play. I'm running 3 Cluestones and a Verdant Haven. I think I want to play the 3rd Maze Glider. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually because with my lack of creatures, I have a lot of ramp, but I don't have a lot of creatures. I have somewhat strong creatures, but I want to have strong late game with the 4 ramp spells, and if I can get there, I want to be able to drop bombs instead of being late game and drawing like a Civic Saber, unless I have a Risen Sanctuary in play. 10-8 Vigilance, yeah. All right, well I think this is good, and let's hide that, and we will see you all for round number 1. Let's see if we can get this ish done. All right.